Hello everybody and welcome to the NNSCRA 300, race number 4 of the Mobil 1 Cup Series. You will notice we are not at Bullet Super Speedway. I've done that for a reason. Bullet Super Speedway, I've run at least 3 different Mobil 1 Cup Series races there, trying to bring out race number 4, and it has become as bizarre as the NNSCRA 200 Oreo Truck Series race yesterday was. And I'm not really liking that kind of racing. It's very, very boring, not only for you guys to watch, but for me to commentate. So we're here at a new racetrack, which I believe is going to take over the race number 4 weekend next season. We're going to see how it plays out here today. It's known as QuarterSlammer Speedway. We're going to see just exactly how this high-banked short track, it's only about 7 7/10 of a mile racetrack. So we're going to see how that plays out here today and see if indeed that's going to be a racetrack we're going to come back to in Season 4. I can't believe I'm thinking all the way to Season 4 already. On the pole is Jacob Lawler alongside Michael Harvey, and then it's Ryan Juke who had to qualify his way into this event via the qualifying race. Got the last transfer spot alongside of Alex Filter. We have a tie for the points lead coming into this race between Joe Davis and Trent Dunham. How will that play out today? We're going to find out. We are mere moments away. These drivers will roll off, complete 2 pace laps, and while they do that, we will show you the starting lineup as some drivers taking a little bit of time to get going here. There may actually be a driver that has stalled, and I think it could be John Dillon. Yes, John Dillon, the 22 car, not able to get going here at the start of this race. That's a tough break for him. So will we race at QuarterSlammer again next year? We will find out, as we have now 42 drivers, actually 41, taking the green flag here today at QuarterSlammer Speedway. Jacob Lawler out in front. He's going to pull away. Ryan Juke back there going to try and take second. This is actually pretty good racing. Whoa, look out. High side getting a little bit of a run there in the form of Michael Harvey. He's trying to rim ride it around turn 4. And the caution is out. Already we have our first caution of the day. And the caution looks like it's going to be out for Joshua Osborne and Dylan Poteet. Looks like Dylan Young may also be involved. Oh, our co-points leader Trent Dunham. He's on pit road. Bill Raymond has pretty heavy damage as well. And the caution is out. Let's see what happened. That looks like it had nothing to do with Trent Dunham. I think he was just down on pit road making a pit stop maybe. But here's the contact, Dylan Poteet and Dylan Young. A meeting of the Dylans getting into the wall. Joshua Curry got a little piece of it, but he held on to it. Bill Raymond gets a piece of Dylan Young there, though. Adam Rose is involved, and Joshua Osborne, his first start, he gets a piece of that wreck as well. So that puts us under the caution flag for the first time today. Let's try and go back to green. Well, everybody is still on the racetrack. Nobody retiring from that wreck. Pit stops have been made, and Ryan Juke comes out the leader over Jacob Lawler and Michael Harvey. Trent Dunham, I found out, is actually on pit road because when they came to the green flag, that was the main reason the caution came out. Trent Dunham's car did not start. Everybody had to split him 3 wide and then try to get around him, and his car actually stopped right in the middle of the racetrack at the start-finish line. So Trent Dunham having troubles early, and really it wasn't anybody's fault. It was just a mechanical problem. So he is on pit road. He is 2 laps down at the moment. He's actually now fallen 3 laps down as the field has completed another lap with him still sitting on pit road. But Trent Dunham is not out of this race. He has not declared himself as a DNF, but he is going to have some problems trying to pick up spots now if he gets back up onto the racetrack. He's going to be starting near the tail end of the field when he comes out. Ryan Juke, as we mentioned, he is the leader. Jacob Lawler is second as we have the signal of 1 to go. Michael Harvey is third. Sean Henley fourth. Anthony McCurry is in fifth. Tony Speed is in 6th, 7th is Alex Filter, 8th is Ashton Brabb. Then we got Amy Nathan in 9th, and 10th is Christian James. The rest of the top 20 are Brendan Allen, Thomas Bush in his first start, the winner of our qualifying race, 12th. Garrett Hayes 13th. There you see Trent Dunham. He is back on the racetrack, 2 laps down. Bob Fergus is 14th, 15th is Chevy Gilliam. Adam Chambers is 16th, Dougie Shear 17th, Jacob Rodriguez 18th, Daniel Schwab is 19th, and Jake Cole completes your top 20. Well, so far I'm liking what we're seeing here at this racetrack. Good, hard racing, and it's not a bizarre race like the Bullitt Super Speedway. If we had had this caution come out, you would have had maybe 12 to 15 more race cars retire that weren't involved in the wreck, that actually got into a wreck on pit road, and that would have ended their day. I don't like that kind of stuff. Trent Dunham, he is up to speed with these guys, as he is actually 3 laps down there. He's second in that line there, but he's trying to pick up spots. If the caution came out and spots were lost... Oh, wait a minute. Is Jacob Lawler coming to pit road again? Yeah, Lawler and Harvey. What's up with that? Maybe they didn't make pit stops last time by. I don't know. I thought they did. Ryan Juke leads, though. Juke out in front. They had to make pit stops there, did Harvey and Jacob Lawler, and those were regularly scheduled pit stops. So maybe these guys haven't made pit stops yet. I thought they came down pit road, but I could be wrong. Trent Dunham, he's trying to race Ryan Juke to get one of his laps back. Now, with Trent Dunham 3 laps down, where is Joe Davis running? He's running back here in the 25th position. He and Trent Dunham came in tied for the points lead. Right now, Trent Dunham would fall out of the lead, and Joe Davis might be the points leader, but I don't know. 25th isn't exactly a good spot to be running, but he's kind of backed up here behind Emilio Navarrete and others. Outside line seems to be getting a good run. Oh, there's last week's winner way back here as well. Matthew Rodriguez in the 60 car. Running a long ways back here, our Las Vegas winner is. He's running currently in the 28th position. And there is Timmy Pacioli in the 85 car. Didn't have to use the championship provisional to get into this race this week, did Timmy. He is currently running in the 30th position, though. He's going to need to pick it up here. He's trying to go for 2 Mobil 1 Cup Series championships in a row. He's been off to a little bit of a rocky start at the beginning of this season, but he may be able to get it back on track. There's still plenty of time. Back up to the front, Ryan Juke still continues to lead. Sean Henley in firm control of second place. This is a guy that needs a good run as well. He's in danger of maybe falling outside of the top 35 with a bad run here today, so he's looking for a good run today. Got Anthony McCurry running very well there in the 3rd position. Here's the best battle on the racetrack, though. Be for the 5th position, or for the 4th position, actually. You got Tony Speed, Alex Filter, Ashton Brabb, they're all in it. And Amy Nathan also starting to come in there. And is the caution out? No caution. These guys are just all racing for that 2nd position now is what the battle is for. Take a nice aerial view. Oh, that is cool looking. Nice look at the aerial view is now Tony Speed goes to the inside of Anthony McCurry. There you see him make that move. Tony Speed trying to take the top spot there. Whoa, sideline prevailed big time there for Anthony McCurry. It seems like that middle groove seems to be the fastest way around the racetrack, but I'll tell you who knows the fastest way around the racetrack right now, and that is Ryan Juke, as he is just driving away from these guys. Now, here's the question. This is a rather short track. Is he going to catch up to any traffic? Joseph Bryant is now on the back straightaway. Ryan Juke is entering the back straightaway now. Tough break for Joseph Bryant. He was caught up in that first wreck of the day, and he's doing really well in the point standings. Actually, I believe he's leading the rookie standings. And Joseph Bryant is running in the 40th position. He could fall a lap down to the leaders. He's got to be hoping and praying for a caution. There's Jacob Lawler. He's actually running. Is he a lap down? Yes. Joseph Bryant is actually a lap down too. But Jacob Lawler is a lap down. He actually came down pit road, made that pit stop under the green flag. He's waiting for these guys to cycle around and have to make pit stops as well. Oh, he makes a pass there on Dylan Poteet. making his second career Mobil and Cup Series start. Poteet is actually on the lead lap in 38th, though. And where is Michael Harvey? He's fallen 2 laps down to the leader. There he is. He's dead last, but things could cycle out if they end up going into green flag pit stops. Then both Michael Harvey and Jacob Lawler will be okay. If the caution comes out, though, they'll both be stuck 1 and 2 laps down, respectively, to the leader. Let's look through the field here. There's Mr. Consistency. Running in the 10th position is Christian Janes. Good run for him. He's had to really try and keep himself inside the top 35 in pretty much all 3 series. He's been having a tough time this season. And running in 9th, the guy who won the qualifying race to get into this event, Thomas Bush, making his first career start and running very, very stellar position of 9th. Brendan Allen running in the 8th position. Good run for him in that 75 car. His teammate Tim Walsh is still trying to make his first career Mobil and Cup Series start. And Brendan Allen's been really hoping he could, so that way those two could work together. But Brendan Allen's the only Lilly Trucking racing car that's made all the Mobil and Cup Series races, I believe. Up here we got ourselves a pretty good tussle for the second position. Anthony McCurry wants it. Sean Henley has it, but that outside line I'll bet's going to prevail off this turn. McCurry, though, sticks it in there and holds it there. He's got a pretty good car on that inside line. But will Sean Henley be able to bypass him on the high side here? Yes, he will. That middle groove really is good. And look at this. This is what I don't understand. Ryan Juke, he is running that middle groove as the leader, and that's what's allowing him to pull away. Why aren't these other drivers getting single file and taking his advice, really? You see Trent Dunham doing the same thing. He's running by himself and running that middle groove. He's not running down here next to the yellow line. He's running a groove higher, which seems to be the fastest part of the racetrack. Meanwhile, Ryan Juke may meet up with some company. Joseph Bryant is not too far ahead of the 74. Just to show you, we'll go on the back bumper of the 89. You can see Ryan Juke starting to loom large in the rear bumper of that Salvation Army Chevrolet. And it is going to be just mere moments that Ryan Juke will catch the 89 car. There's no doubt about that. But catching and passing is another thing. Joseph Bryant is running 136 laps. 137 laps is what Ryan Juke is running, so he is running 1 mile per hour faster, so if he catches up to Joseph Bryant, maybe passing him won't be such a tough thing. We'll see, though, as they are coming up to each other in a hurry. Ryan Juke doing the coming up to, though. Joseph Bryant doing the falling back to. And here we go. Ryan Juke is there. Will he go to the inside, to the outside? How is he going to bypass this number 89 car? He's going to go low. But we've seen the outside line get runs before. Will it happen here? No. Joseph Bryant lets Ryan Juke by, and Ryan Juke has put Joseph Bryant down yet another lap. Bryant will now fall 2 laps down to Ryan Juke. This battle back here, this has been raging on quite a bit. Alex Filter's now moved himself up to the 4th position, now looking for 3rd on Anthony McCurry. Tony Speed, Alex Filter, Ashton Brab, Anthony McCurry, Amy Nate. This has been the best battling on the racetrack so far. Let's see where our co-points leader, Joe Davis, is running. He was 25th last time that we looked. He's now fallen back to the 28th position. So he is not gaining spots. He is losing them, is the 82 car. So he may not leave as the points leader. And cars are coming down pit road. Let's go to our pit road camera. Let's see who's on pit road. This is a double pit road. You see there's a pit road here and a pit road here. Dylan Poteet, he is on pit road. Ryan Juke, our leader, he is making a pit stop. Anthony McCurry's on pit road. There you have the 75 of Brendan Allen. This is a cool double pit road here. You don't see this very often here at a racetrack like this, but we have it here. Poteet, he's gone. Joshua Osborne is gone. Ryan Juke has completed his service. Oh, contact on pit road! That was Anthony McCurry and Sean Henley. Everybody completing their service. I'd be a little worried right now if I were Sean Henley in the 6. That may have damaged his right front or his left front. Could have damaged both of them. Oh, more contact on pit road. That was between, I believe, Tony Speed and Ashton Brab. It was indeed. Everybody completing their pit work. We're going to just watch these guys make their pit stops because really with a short track like this and people making pit stops here, we're not going to have any idea who the current leader is until this all cycles around. Everybody coming down pit road, making their pit stops here. Under the green flag on lap 32. We're closing in on the end of this race, too. There's our defending champ, Timmy Pacioli. Looks like pit stops have been completed. Let's try and look, see if Ryan Juke has cycled around as the leader. He's being listed as in position number 2. Who is being listed in position number 1? Jacob Lawler. It cycled around. Jacob Lawler is the leader. I told you that Jacob Lawler was hoping for these green flag pit stops. Remember, he is off the pit sequence of these other drivers, and that has worked for him. He has now moved into the lead. Now, what about Michael Harvey? Has he moved up as well? Yeah, Harvey is now up to the 13th position. He is now back on the lead lap. Now, probably what would be really good for both Lawler and Harvey is if a caution would come out. Then they could make pit stops and they'd be back on the pit sequence with these other drivers. But I don't really think that's going to happen. We've had one wreck that started off this race, but they have been pretty clean and green here for the rest of this race. This has been really good racetrack. I like this racetrack. Lawler is the leader. Ryan Juke is now back in second. We'll show you where everybody's running, but things cycled out. Third place now is Joseph Bryant. How about that? Joseph Bryant was a lap down a moment ago to Ryan Juke. He is now in third place. Fourth now is going to be Sean Henley. Fifth is Anthony McCurry. Sixth is Ashton Brab. Amy Nathan is seventh. Eighth is Tony Speed. Ninth position is Alex Filter. 10th is Brendan Allen. Christian Janes is now 11th. Adam Chambers 12th. Michael Harvey 13th. Stephen Dillon 14th. And 15th now is Chevy Gilliam. Here comes Harvey down pit road. Harvey just couldn't hold on. He's got to make his pit stop, and that might mean Jacob Lawler's on pit road as well. He is indeed. So the pit sequence just did not work out for them. Almost did. You got to give him credit, but it didn't quite. Joseph Bryant is also on pit road, and that will mean that the lead's going to cycle around to Ryan Juke once again. And he's getting close to putting the 82 car, who is actually in 36th position. He's the last car on the lead lap, I believe, is Joe Davis. He is indeed. He's about to go a lap down to the leader. He's currently running in the 34th position. Second place now is going to go to Sean Henley, who is all by himself. Good battle back here for third. Let's follow this. Anthony McCurry, Ashton Brab, Amy Nathan. Oh, Brab, careful! Oh, they were bouncing off each other there heading into turn 4 and into turns 3 and 4. That was a little close for comfort. McCurry will get around on that high side again. Oh, contact! Oh, man! And that just killed the momentum of Ashton Brab. He now loses 2 positions, one to McCurry and one to Amy Nathan, who now will take a top 5 position, moving herself into 4th. Further up, though, continuing to try and make his way through traffic is Ryan Juke. He is now bypassed Daniel Schwab in the 11. He is bypassing now Bill Raymond in the 83, continuing to lead the way and only 7 laps from victory. Ryan Juke ended up, by the way, a little bit of history last in the qualifying race. He ended up finishing in the 7th position. That was the last possible transfer spot to be able to make this race. And he has just wowed everybody here. After starting up near the front of the field, he is now the leader. He has led almost every lap. And Ryan Juke's on his way to possibly picking up his first career win as a rookie. It would be the 3rd rookie in 4 races to go to victory lane in the Mobil Cup Series Season 3. Joe Davis did it at Daytona. Trent Dunham did it at Phoenix. Then it was Matthew Rodriguez, who is not a rookie. He won at Las Vegas. And Ryan Juke may win here at QuarterSlammer. And I do think, I am pretty certain this is going to be the racetrack we're going to race at for week number 4 for next season and for the Snickers Cup Series race tomorrow. Sean Henley. What a good run for Sean in that 6th car. He has needed it, and he is in 2nd place Amy Nathan has now made a pass on Anthony McCurry. That's for third. Both of them are probably going to leave with top 5 finishes, though. Ashton Brab trying to get back into it now as he's going to try and go to the high side to bypass the lap car of Garrett Hay. Christian James there in the 6th position. Mr. Consistency doing a good job getting back on the warpath here. Tony Speed 7th. 8th, Alex Filter. 9th is Brendan Allen. How about Adam Chambers? Didn't talk about him at all today, and he is in 10th. Oh! Caution is out! Caution is waving. And, oh! Oh, it's Matthew Rodriguez, last week's winner. And did Ryan Juke get through that, though? It looks like he did. Oh, my goodness, I thought maybe the leader had wrecked. Oh, everybody bypassing Ryan Juke. I guess that they had crossed the stripe before he had. Oh! Joe Davis just nailed him! Joe Davis just nailed Ryan Juke! The co-points leader, Joe Davis, and Joseph Bryant's involved. Bill Raymond. Now this is going to be interesting. John Dillon's got some damage now. Joshua Osborne, Jake Johnson, Jake Cole, Jacob Lawler, they're all damaged. But is Ryan Juke, after that contact, going to have to come down pit road? Trent Dunham, he's got damage. Where's our leader? There's Ryan Juke. Is he going to have to come down pit road? He was displayed the white flag. Ryan Juke, is he going to stay out? He's got to stay out. No, he's coming down pit road. Wait a minute. Is he or isn't he? I don't know. It looked like he was going to, decided not to. Controversy arises here at QuarterSlammer. Ryan Juke is not going to win this race, I don't think. Who would, though? Sean Henley has got damage. Amy Nathan may come around and win this race. Now, Ryan Juke has got to cross the start-finish line. That's all he's got to do. Has he done that is the question. He crosses it. Was it ahead of everybody else? Yes, it was. Ryan Juke, even though he got wrecked there under the caution flag, is still gonna he's still gonna win this race. Bob Ferg's getting turned around. This is utter chaos now. He's still gonna win this race. Is Ryan Juke after getting nailed on pit road? I don't even know what happened. That was really, really, really weird. I don't even know what happened. Caution is out. This race is going to end under the caution flag. The winner is going to be Ryan Juke. I'm not even going to go back and look and see what happened in that wreck, because it really doesn't matter. We're just going to look here and see the finishing order. Juke will win. Henley will finish second, and both of them are listed as retiring from the race. Oh my goodness. Amy Nathan third, Anthony McCurry fourth, Ashton Brab. Good finish for a guy who had to qualify his way in. He's fifth. Christian James sixth, Tony Speed seventh, Alex Filter eighth, ninth, Brendan Allen, and in 10th was Adam Chambers. Chevy Gilliam, Stephen Dillon, and Bob Fergus, they're listed as the last cars that were on the lead lap. That actually is not true. Jacob Rodriguez is 14th, Jacob Bell 15th, Sean Galligan, good run for him in 16th, 17th, Jake Cole, Kenny McCurry in 17th, 18th rather. 19th was Arnold Columbia, 20th was Adam Rose. Dylan Poteet, good run for him in 21st, especially when he's a goer, go homer. Let's look down here through the rest of the field, drivers that were involved in that wreck. I know that some of these drivers that retired were involved. Thomas Bush, Jacob Lawler, Jake Johnson, Garrett Hay, Trent Dunham, Michael Harvey was not involved. Dougie Shears was, Matthew Rodriguez was, Joe Davis, John Dillon, Joseph Bryant, and Joshua Courier. Now here's the thing that I find most interesting. Joe Davis finishes out of the race in 39th. Trent Dunham finishes in 35th position, and he was actually 2 laps down for most of this race. So if they are far enough ahead of everybody else to be able to still be up at the top of the leaderboard, Trent Dunham would be the points leader heading into next week's race, which would be at Auto Club Speedway. Well, this was one interesting race. Very strange race, but actually very exciting as well. And it wasn't like at Bullet Super Speedway. I like this race a lot. So hopefully you did too. We're going to be having the Snickers Cup cars come here next time. And for the 3rd time this season, a rookie wins the Mobil 1 Cup Series race. Ryan Juke. Congrats to him on his first win. Thanks for watching the NNSCRA Sports Channel Offline Racing at its best. Here come the point standings heading next week's race at Auto Club Speedway.